Elia Martell, who gave you the order? Who gave you the order?
In the world of Westeros, where alliances are forged and broken with blood, one figure remains shrouded in mystery and tragedy. The story of Princess Elia Martell. Born in the year 256 AC, Princess Elia Martell was the beloved daughter of the reigning Princess of Dorne, a land known for its resilience and fiery spirit. She was destined for a life of both privilege and hardship. Weak and feeble from birth, she spent her days confined within the walls of Dorne, plagued by her frail health, her closest companion being her brother Oberyn Martell. Blessed with stunning features, long dark hair, and piercing black eyes, Elia possessed a beauty that captured the hearts of many. However, her beauty became a curse in a world where power and politics reigned supreme. Elia faced the daunting task of finding a suitable match. Her outspoken brother Oberyn Martell stood by her side, protecting her from unworthy suitors, including the proposal from Tywin Lannister to marry his son Tyrion, which was considered as an insult for the Martells. From a young age, King Aerys Targaryen held aspirations of fulfilling the prophecy of the prince that was promised, leading him to pressure his son Rhaegar to marry a sister. However, as tragedy struck the Targaryen family with stillbirths, miscarriages, and increased cradle death, leaving only Viserys as the sole surviving sibling for a decade. Consequently, the possibility of an incestuous marriage became less viable. Despite the wish of other noble families including Tywin Lannister, who had aimed to establish a marriage alliance with his daughter Cersei, her fate seemed sealed when she was betrothed to Rhaegar Targaryen, the prince of the realm, in a marriage arranged by his mother, Rhaella. The opulent wedding in 280 AC was a grand affair, but it was notably absent of King Aerys, who chose not to attend. Yet, their marriage was not one of love, but of duty. Together, they had 2 children, Rhaenys and Aegon. The birth of Aegon Targaryen in 282 AC marked a significant moment in Targaryen dynasty. Rhaegar declared him the prince that was promised, making Aegon a symbol of hope and prophecy. However, worries about Elia's health emerged as she confronted the dangers linked with future pregnancies. The tourney at Harrenhal brought forth new challenges for Elia and Rhaegar's family. The grand competition unfolded in Harrenhal during the year of the false spring. Some say Rhaegar wanted support from the other lords to overthrow his unstable father from the throne, but fate took a cruel turn during the tourney at Harrenhal, where Rhaegar's attention turned to another, Lyanna Stark. Rhaegar's controversial decision to crown Lyanna Stark as the Queen of Love and Beauty at the tourney raised questions about commitment to his wife, Elia. The consequences of his actions would reverberate throughout the realm. After Aegon's birth at Dragonstone, Rhaegar disappeared with his friends heading towards Winterfell. His nighttime meeting with Lyanna sparked speculation controversy, initially labeled as a kidnapping. The alleged kidnapping of Lyanna further strained relation between House Stark and Targaryen, with King Aerys setting fire to the Stark lords who arrived seeking the return of their daughter, paving the way for Robert Baratheon to exploit the situation and spark the flames of rebellion. During Robert's rebellion, in the heart of the chaos, Elia found herself trapped in King's Landing, retained by King Aerys. She witnessed horror as Tywin Lannister's army descended upon King's Landing in cruelty. In the darkest hour of her life, Elia Martell witnessed the brutal murder of her precious children before her very eyes at the hand of Gregor Clegane, known as the Mountain, leaving her soul in tatters. Covered in the blood of her own children, the Mountain proceeded in a savage act of barbarity, violating her innocence and killing her in half with his sword, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and tragedy that would never be forgotten. And so, the tales of Princess Elia Martell, a woman of unparalleled grace and courage, comes to a tragic close, a reminder of the fragility of love and merciless nature of power in the Game of Thrones.